Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. This course is your step-by-step guide to mastering the phrasal verbs essential for everyday English. Today, we're focusing on the 11th category, phrasal verbs for health and wellness. Improve your English. These verbs are incredibly useful for talking about physical and mental health, as well as managing well-being in daily life. Let's get started. First, let's look at breakdown. In this context, it means to experience a physical or emotional collapse. For example, after working too hard, she broke down and needed rest, or he broke down in tears after the stressful day. Next is come down with. This phrasal verb is used when you start to feel symptoms of an illness. You might say, I think I'm coming down with a cold, or he came down with the flu last week. Pass out means to faint or lose consciousness temporarily. For instance, he passed out from the heat, or she almost passed out during the long hike. Throw up is a common phrasal verb for vomiting. You could say, he threw up after eating something bad, or she feels like she might throw up from the motion sickness. Get over refers to recovering from an illness or difficult situation. For example, it took her a week to get over the flu, or he's trying to get over his fear of public speaking. Feel up to means to have the energy or strength to do something. You might say, I don't feel up to going out tonight, or do you feel up to taking a walk? Fight off is used when resisting or trying to overcome something, often an illness. For instance, he's fighting off a cold, or she fought off exhaustion to finish her work. Run down means to feel tired or in poor health. You could say, I've been feeling run down lately, or he's run down from working too much. Burnout refers to feeling completely exhausted, usually from overwork or stress. For example, she burned out after weeks of non-stop projects, or he's worried he'll burn out if he doesn't take a break. Come round means to regain consciousness or recover after fainting. You might say, she came round a few minutes after passing out, or he's slowly coming round after surgery. Cut down on refers to reducing the amount of something, often unhealthy habits. For instance, I'm trying to cut down on sugar, or he's cut down on late-night snacks. Blackout means to lose consciousness or memory temporarily. For example, he blacked out after hitting his head, or she blacked out from dehydration. Build up is used when strengthening something gradually, like health or stamina. You might say, you need to build up your strength after being sick, or he's building up his endurance for the marathon. Wear out refers to feeling completely tired or exhausted. For instance, the kids wore me out today, or he's worn out after working overtime. Finally, break out means to develop a skin condition, like a rash or sweat, often due to stress or an allergic reaction. You could say, she broke out in hives after eating peanuts, or he broke out in a cold sweat before his presentation. These phrasal verbs are essential for talking about health and wellness in English. Practice them in sentences that relate to your daily life, and you'll soon use them naturally in conversations. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.